Aggressive, attacking the basket, playing with pace, getting to the rim, making the plays, finishing at the rim. And so we need him to be aggressive. Like, the pace is great, but also look at the rim to be, a scoring threat.
All right, quick take. Yes, Ty Lue, head coach of the Clippers, has reminded Ben Simmons to be more aggressive and look to score. Stephen A., are you concerned Simmons has to be reminded to shoot?
That face, man. Oh, my God.
To shoot and to maximize your potential. Do you understand that when we looked at Ben Simmons with the potential, this brother is so special as a talent. But my Lord, what a disappointment. And it's all because of a willingness or lack thereof, as opposed to ability. I have nothing else to say because I'm not going to say anything nicer.
Danny?
I got a chance to play with Ben. I had some great opportunity and career highs of three-point attempts. I just think he's in point guard mode too much. So, yes, he does need more aggressive, but he's used to being a point guard, and they don't need that. And, it's a mental hump that he needs to get over. But we're being nice today. I'm not going to say he's stealing money.
That's a very nice way to put it. He's in point guard mode too much.
He was bought out.
I got to remember to use that. I got to remember he's in point guard mode.
We're going to leave it on that. He's point guard mode. All right, deal. At ESPN Bet Sportsbook, the Thunder and Celtics sit as favorites to hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy in June. Despite owning the league's second-best record, the Cavaliers are distant third with the Lakers, Warriors, and Clippers rounding out the top six. Danny, how many teams can legit win this title?
I got three. Boston, for me, is their championship to lose. But outside of that, I love OKC and Cleveland. I just don't think they have the experience or have enough just yet. I think they need to take one tough loss this postseason for them to have that mental, that fortitude to get back there next year. So outside of those two teams, I like the Clippers and the Lakers. Those are the two teams. Clippers are my dark horse, but they have the experience. Those are the two teams. Clippers are my dark horse, but they have the experience. Kawhi's looking like Kawhi. James Harden, Zubac's having an unbelievable year. And the Lakers, of course, you got Luka, who got you to the finals last year with Dallas by himself. Not by himself, with Kyrie, but you see what Kyrie. He can do. And he has LeBron James and Austin Reeves playing at a high level. They can play small ball, and they have a pretty good road. They have to beat the Rockets. No, they have to beat Minnesota, then the winner of the Rockets and Golden State. They have a pretty good road to the Western Conference Finals and match up with either OKC or the Clippers. So I think that Western Conference Finals is going to be fun, but I like to see those two teams match up with the Lakers and Clippers in the Western Conference Finals, and I think they have enough to get it done.
There are 5 NBA teams that can win the championship. I would like to ask, what's wrong with you? Are you okay?
I'm good. I think there's a possibility.
How do you have a list that doesn't include the That makes no sense. That makes no sense. You can't have a plethora of teams that could win a championship and none of them include the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, why, Danny? Tell us why.
I think they lack the experience. I think they're a very good team. They have depth. But when the game slows down in the playoffs and you match up against a team like the Los Angeles Clippers or the Los Angeles Lakers, those guys aren't making mistakes. A lot of their offense is predicated on their defense.
First of all,
getting deflections and doing those things. They're not doing that against.
Make mistakes. You've seen that. Stop that. That's number one. And number two, we're not talking about those teams can't beat Oklahoma City, but we're like, who could win a championship?
It's a possibility.
You only got 3 teams. Cleveland can't win a championship.
Listen,
Cleveland can't win a championship.
Anything is possible, Stephen A.
What do you mean anything's possible?
But I'm going with
it ain't possible the Hawks going to win the championship. It ain't possible Miami's going to win the championship. It ain't possible Memphis is going to win the championship. I'm just telling you. There's several teams that say ain't possibility.
It's a possibility, but my strongest teams.
Or Dallas without Kyrie. Let me add that too. Keep going.
I like this. Dallas, if they play well, it's possible. A lot of things are possible with a lot of these teams. Top 3 teams for me, because when the game slows down, you have masterclass IQ with LeBron James and Luka Doncic, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard. When you match up against those teams, OKC, teams like that are younger, I don't know if they stand a chance. They stand a chance, but I don't think they can beat them to 7 games.
There are 5 teams. If you want to put somebody on the outside looking in, say Golden State, because they got a chance, but they wouldn't come before these 5. Cleveland and Boston in the East.
Yes.
OKC, the Lakers, and the Clippers out west. And I'm looking at Houston and Golden State.
On the outside?
On the outside looking in. And they got a chance. I'm not dismissing them either.
Let's keep it pushing, guys.
I'll say Golden State on the outside. I like Golden State on the outside.
All right. OKC, too. Now for a quick take. The final playoff spot in the West will be determined tonight when the Grizzlies host the Mavs, a winner-take-all playing game. S.A., what are you watching for in this one?
Well, listen, I'm going to pay attention to Ja Morant because he is that dude, and when he's electric, it's something special. Now, he got injured, so, again, is he going to be all right for tonight's game? I know he's playing. He said he's going to play because that's the smoke, so he'll be there. But I got to look at Dallas and say this. Anthony Davis is there for a reason. Klay Thompson shooting like that, that's special. P.J. Washington got Lively and Gafford back in the lineup. That's big-time help. But I keep bringing up Anthony Davis for this one reason. With all that they've been through as a city and as a franchise because they traded Luka, the one thing that could somewhat, slightly, albeit just that, minimize the vitriol is if Anthony Davis goes out there and plays like he played his first game in the Dallas Mavericks uniform. Yeah. He's like, I'm here now, because he's got that kind of game. He can have that kind of impact. He's a big-time player, and if he plays like it, that would go a long way. Could you imagine if Dallas sits up there and gets to the playoffs by beating Memphis tonight, and then they got out the first round by beating OKC, or even got to a Game 7 against OKC? That would do a lot for the franchise. A
lot of different chants in that arena. There would be no more fire Nico in that arena. But I'm looking at Ja's ankle. Hopefully he's healthy. But AD is going to be dominant. I like Dallas in this series or in this matchup. Because Ja's ankle's not that.
Got to keep it pushing, guys. Hit the top of the hour here. Good stuff. A fresh live hour first take is on deck. Aaron Rodgers put the Jets on blast yesterday. Some here say it was deserved. Some say a bad look. Major disagreement. Looking forward to that conversation. The Pistons-Knicks series tips off tomorrow on ESPN. Is SA's squad in trouble? Or do the Knicks have a deep run in them? We dive in.